God, tender, loving care. Welcome, everyone. I am Don, aka God TLC. You are joining today's session for UFC 315, featuring on the main card Belal, remember the name Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. Then, in the women's flyweight division, the co-main event is Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. On the same card, Jose Aldo battles Ayman Zahabi. Alexa Grasso of the women's flyweight division battles Natalia Silva. In the lightweight division, Benoit Saint Denis versus Kyle Preplolik. Let me know who you are voting for. Who do you think is going to take it? Who do you think wins? I'm just tuning right now into UFC 315, but I did see some of the highlights earlier. Just got home, busy day, streaming for you all day. So one of the perks, took you all around town. You got to explore with me, work out with me, travel with me. As a journalist, I have to remain impartial. I cannot let you know who I would want to win. I just know that this is a very, very stacked card. I did see earlier, Ian Gary was one of the Selena and Bilal, and there was this thing that his son. Of Ayman. No, no. Denis versus Preplo. Vic. Swin. The last I remember something, seeing one of his performances, he walking out into the right now against Dustin Poirier. That he's a very formidable opponent. Dustin Poirier, though, just pulled in a little bit deeper and was able to neutralize Santoni to his very, very best. I did see. And Canada from Peplovic. Then he just walked into the octagon. According to the commentators, something. Last or something 5'10 Preplovic. They're both 156 pounds. The reach advantage is for Santoni at 73, 5'11 4 inches, while for and Bruce Buffer is now introducing the martial artist. I believe he said spoke a little bit of French. Battle Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. UFC 315. Muhammad versus Magdalena. Champion, get the skills to pay the bills. And now, lightweight division introduced first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, 3 round in the UFC, holding a professional record, 18 wins. Ontario, Canada. Kyle Killshot Preplovic fighting 13 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. Stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing at 156 pounds, fighting out of Paris, France. Referee in charge. So apparently, Cow Prepelovich should have Prepelovich black. Swift. Right now is on. So is now taking out. So So the Canadian fans are becoming very don't very fans are booing right now. So it looks like Saint Denis just has him in the wrestling position right now. He's riding, uh, really trying to go for any now. Is now dropping bobs, elbows, and punches. So all right, so now it's grappling exchange along with some punches. Control is on Benoit's side right now, smothering his opponent. Oh, there's the rear naked choke. Stands up, he's up to his feet. That is progress. Saint Benoit takes him back down and back to. It's like Preplovich right now is covering up. All right, so now the grab and Santini's doing a really good job. Almost going for a triangle lock on the body triangle. He does have the body triangle, has the rear naked choke, sinking it in very, very closely. And Preplovich is doing the right thing, turning his body into the elbow. Punches from Benoit. Benoit's doing a really good job as using his left leg to make sure Preplovich cannot hit back into it. Preplovich doing a nice job staying composed. There was a time when people got the back and it was almost automatically a submission. Fighters are so skilled nowadays in defense that it doesn't have this effect anymore. No more easy submissions. Benoit is working. This is that grind that Benoit shows. Like he just grinds. He shows us in some of his biggest fights. He does have the back again. It might be a late submission attempt here. 13 seconds to go into the round ends, and Pavlovich is just trying to survive the last 10 seconds, 5 seconds now. And Benoit does have it sunk in, but he might just survive it, and he does survive the round. Pavlovich survives the round. Good advice from the corners on both sides. All right, so going into the second round. Both combatants are staring at each other across the octagon. A good left hand from Preplovich. Santini shoots, misses. Benoit doesn't seem to want to stand. Preplovich just has to keep throwing. Oh, there's an eye poke. So they're checking on Benoit right now, who did get eye poked. It looks like would have to see the instant replay to verify for sure if he can continue. Yeah, that was an eye poke. But it looks like Benoit is right back to it. Ooh, that hurt. Benoit just got stung a little bit. Oh. All right, so Santini loads up, and Preplovich turn in defensively right now. They are on the octagon cage. And it does seem that Benoit doesn't want to stand up with Preplovich, but he's standing right now, elbows and knees to the body. Ooh, solid slicing elbow from Benoit right now. Muay Thai clinch, and the knees are reaming up. But I am seeing that Santini is getting hit a lot with the 1-2s. He's mixing up the mixed martial arts here. I mean, they're just moving forward at each other. Preplovich right now is on wiggly feet. And we're watching UFC 315, Ultimate Fighting Championship. Right now, tonight is Muhammad versus Della Maddalena. Currently is Santini versus Preplovich. Two mixed martial artists. Benoit Santini is landing a lot of solid shots. He does tend to prefer the wrestling, so let's take a quick look at what happens next. Yep, he gets mauled anytime Saint Benoit wants. He takes him. Went out, took him down, and, and arm and triangle choke, and then he just won right now. Benoit Santini wanted to take it to the ground, took it to the ground, and look at that. He just had to tap it. 2 minutes to go. He survived the first round. Second round here, just the mixed martial arts skills, jiu-jitsu, the grappling skills of Benoit just wrote the story of this bout. Top 13 lightweights of the world. So Santini took him down. Didn't really struggle with the takedowns. Went into the arm and triangle, the same one that Brock Lesnar got on Shane Carwin. He had it synced in. He cleared the guard. He was synced in. He got that. Submitted Preplovich. And Preplovich did really well in the standing, I will admit. It looked like Benoit did not want to stand with Preplovich. So Benoit utilized his grappling jiu-jitsu to win. He knew it. He didn't really, he was just sunken. He didn't really wiggle out of there. He didn't have an answer for the mauling pressure of Saint Denis. Oh, so Preplovich didn't even have a full training camp. Stepped in just last minute. Needed a win. Sixth win in the UFC. Congratulations, Saint Denis. All right, Bruce Buffer here with the official decision. 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle. Benoit, God of War, Saint Denis. DC interviewing. Hazel Montreal. Ma faute. Everybody, thank you. Montreal, I'm glad to be here. Honor and privilege to fight here. First round, I had a little bit, I talked a little bit to my corner. Put in a lot of work. Second round, you guys are amazing. My coach told me, you want to have some more fun? Get the animal out. That's what he did. Camera, took Gage in here, calling out camera. Elbows, a lot of solid elbows, knees. Back in the winner circle, give it up for Benoit Saint Denis, who defeated Preplovich. Had his callouts ready as well. Might be camera next. Boston, Massachusetts, there is. Bantamweight contender. Rob Font. Shaw Air Jourdain. Roy McDonald's there. Joanna Dinkchick. Very, very interesting card so far. So we were able to cover one card so far on the UFC 315 event. Let's see. In chat, who are you rooting for tonight? UFC. They're in Montreal, Canada. Natalia Silva versus Alexa Grasso, everyone. That is next. Number one in the rankings versus I believe what number 5. Yep. Natalia Silva of Brazil. 18, 15, and 1 is her record. Versus Alexa Grasso, who was the champion. Alexa Grasso wants her title back. Natalia Silva said she's ready. Twenty 23 was when Grasso became champion. Grasso just kept going back and forth with Valentina, and she finally gets a new opponent. 2 strikers. 6 UFC wins. For Natalia Silva. This is gonna be a good one. Muhammad versus De La Maddalena. Oh, and making her way to the octagon is Natalia Silva. So Natalia Silva's fast, they're saying. Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Natalia Silva. So she may go for juxtaposed to Silva. The fight win streak Silva thus far. Alexa Grasso's on her way. her coach and uncle Francisco. All right, both of them are now in the octagon. Flyweights. 31 years of age for Valentina, 28 for Silva, 5'5" height for Grasso, 5'4" for Silva, 126 pounds for Grasso, 126 pounds for Silva, 66-inch reach for Grasso, 65-inch reach for Silva. Blue corner for Silva. Brazil, Natalia Silva. Flyweight contender number 5 ranked. Natalie Silva. "60 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw for Alexa Grasso. Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Alexa Grasso. Solid kicks from Silva so far. Grasso with a good boxing technique. Solid. Trying to find her opponents here. Trying to find how it lands. Taekwondo movement a lot from Silva. So a lot of Taekwondo versus boxing here with these mixed martial artists, well-rounded mixed martial artists. So Grasso tends to want to prefer her hands. Natalia Silva's mixing it up. Nice jab by Grasso. Double jab. Jabs are going to help her hit the head and body work. She's got to hit the body of Silva. Her conversations have been inside outside the octagon. Coaches screaming. Silva gets to display her recent developments and scramble. Alexa's very committed to the shot. Silva threw a kick and slipped. She cannot let Silva stay grounded. She gotta move her. She can't just squeeze. She's gotta plant her feet. Alexa Grasso. Silva's getting space. Grasso's gotta stop backing up after the double jab. Ooh. Side kick right to the face. That was sick. Alexa took it well though. This range is kicking range. It's not boxing range. So Natala's gonna get to her first because she's fighting at a range that isn't suited for her to get long combinations. Silva has landed twice as many significant strikes through 4 minutes here, round 1. Grasso's definitely stuck a little bit. She's having a tough time figuring out a way to find Silva. Why is Grasso not delivering? She's like really stuck in her chest. Yeah, she's Alexa Grasso ate that kick. Natalia Silva in yellow. Grasso in black. Yeah, Grasso's got to do some dirty boxing. Grasso's got to make some adjustments. She's stuck on the boxing. And Silva throwing a lot of kicks and punches. Ooh, nice check hook. Grasso can't set her feet to throw as much as she wants to cover the distance. She's having a hard time finding Silva. She can try to kick Silva to slow down the movement. Yeah, a lot of circling instead of moving straight back. Grab Grasso's trying to grapple, but not really setting it up. So far, a lot of back and forth. Punches from Grasso, attempts to grapple, kicks and punches from Silva. Let me know who you all think is winning. Who do you all have? Yeah, Grasso's gonna have to make this dirty boxing. Natalia was moving a lot, but she's landing. Ooh, Natalia Silva's in and out. Grasso's doing a good job not chasing Natalia. She's very calm, and Natalia Silva's like just in and out, in and out, and there we go. The combinations. Now they're going at it here in the last 10 seconds of round number two, and that's what and the Grasso has to do. But that's what Grasso needs to do. What she just did in last 10 seconds. Grasso does have a lot of knots on her head right now, but she does have to turn this into dirty boxing. She's relying a lot on regular boxing. She can turn into dirty boxing. There will be opportunities to grapple. Check hooks from Silva a lot. So that seems to be Silva's method right now. Is a lot of check hooks. But they both landed in that exchange. Grasso needs to do that more of. She's got to flurries and make it dirty boxing. Now they're throwing a lot more kicks here in round number three. Grasso and Silva. A lot of side kicks from Natalia Silva. And now good double leg entry from Grasso. Grasso has to It also has to keep her pinned because the distance is kicking distance, but Grasso is boxing more. Alexa's really trying to get this takedown. Grasso's worked so hard on the wrestling, submission game, everything. Nice knee from Grasso. A lot of lateral movements, combination from Natalia Silva. Nice by Alexa there. And they want more of that. They want more of the dirty boxing. Grasso stalking her. A lot of urgency from the champion right now. I mean, it's just Silva moving around, just circling around. She's got to work her footwork. She's got to turn this into dirty boxing. Right now, it's traditional boxing from Grasso, and she's got to make it into dirty boxing and turn this into grappling, because now it's just taekwondo martial arts versus boxing martial arts. So Grasso's eating a lot of kicks. Natalia Silva is just like very fluid as well. She hasn't lost in 8 years, 12 fights in a row, won. She's taking it to Grasso, the former champion. And that side kick from Silva is so sneaky. So there's a question about the center line. Who owns the center line right now? Because Natalia Silva is just going back and forth. Hats off to Alexa Grasso. She's really trying. She's waiting for that juggernaut punch or to land. Heavy shots. Grasso eats it, just continues to move forward. Kudos. She is cut though. That was a head kick. Best. Ooh, a lot of high kicks. Grasso, Silva, a lot of tremendous movement. So number 5 ranked could take number 1 ranked. We'll see what happens. They're showing the highlights right now. It's just a matter of this was boxing versus taekwondo. Rarely did this bout go to the ground between Grasso and Silva. So we'll see what the judges say. 3 rounds. Judges scorecard 30-27 from all judges. Winner by unanimous decision, Natalie Silva. Ranked. Philly. Sean O'Malley will compete again. That was interesting. That was interesting to note those, right? We haven't seen any of those bouts recently, right? Boxer versus Taekwondo, I would say. That was closely, mostly Taekwondo. There's Vitor. Is Vitor being inducted into the Hall of Fame? Yeah, it looks like Vitor Beltor is not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Vitor Belfort is in the Hall of Fame. Look at that. Oh, Vitor Belfort is there in the tents. Talking about Vitor Belfort, now that he's the Paul brothers, Jake Paul, and all that. Like I think it would be it would be interesting because Jake Paul has competed against a lot of mixed martial artists and beat them. The only way last name Fury, Tyson's brother. If it was Vitor Belfort versus Jake Paul, now you're talking about like someone who can represent like boxing MMA. Vitor Belfort. Oh, Jose versus Iman. Iman Sahabi. And GSP is in Zahabi's corner. Ayman Zahabi, brother of Fithouse. Oh, and Jose Aldo's already in the Hall of Fame. Jose Aldo, King of Rio, Hall of Famer, UFC versus Zyman. It's interesting because Jose Aldo went into boxing for a while. He was boxing and did very, very well in boxing. So he's still in title contendership. If he can come back and become another UFC champion, he's just going to solidify his status in the UFC even more. He wants to be champion again, which, commendable. 5-5 winning streak on the line from the assignment. It looks just like Area Hawaii. They would train GSP. All right, everyone, I will be right back. I'm gonna get the dogs inside and we're gonna continue this. All right, so this is gonna be stacked. Oh, GSP's there, walking them out. Epic. I'll be right back, everyone. All right, everyone. It looks like it's just about to start. Jose Aldo versus Zahabi. If you want more coverage, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to let me know what you found beneficial. You know, these operate just like chill sessions. Wow, look at the stance on Zahabi moving around. Jose Aldo has a boxer stance moving forward, almost like Wanderlei Silva-esque. Interested to see where this fight goes, this competition between these two. And right now it's Jose Aldo pushing the pressure forward. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe. The more feedback I get from you all, the more often we'll do this. And right now it looks like Jose Aldo's just inching his way forward, moving his forward. Good feet in between them. No one has committed yet between these two. It looks like Jose Aldo's pushing the pressure forward, so we give him that high kick from Jose Aldo. All right, everyone. Hope you appreciate it. What we were able to cover here. Ooh, nice. 1-2 knee.